What's going on, gentlemen? Tony, and as always, if you find something interesting or you find this information useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, maybe to help somebody else out that's looking at the same product. Alright, so you bought yourself a Sig Sauer Romeo Zero red dot. Alright, so before we get into mounting plates and 45-degree offsets and how to get it snug on your rifle with your LPVO, not red dot magnifier, that's a different video we'll go into later. So a little bit about the Sig Romeo Zero, 20,000 hours battery life, awesome, and that's a constant on. Now the Sig Romeo Zero has MOTAC. That is my favorite feature with a lot of the Sig products. What is MOTAC? MOTAC is motion activation, meaning as soon as you touch the rifle, and I mean you barely bump this rifle, it turns on. That means the moment you pick up your rifle, quick 45-degree cant, you're on target, ready to go. Now when it sits for about 2 minutes, it's going to shut off for you, all up until you bump the rifle or pick it up again. So that's great. However, the Sig Romeo Zero does not have a back plate. That means right underneath this there is no plate to secure the battery. It just goes right on and it is open all the time until you mount it. Now, one of the big things that they have said, and I don't know why, I can't really find a whole lot into why. So they state do not adjust the elevation and windage while it's not mounted. That can actually screw up the optic, and that's a big deal. I can't figure out why. So anybody that knows why that would screw up the optic, go ahead and drop it in the comments, because I can't figure out why. I just don't mess with it like that. So that's a little bit behind it. It is available for $163 from Sig, $170 on some sites, and then as low as like $150 is what I've found it for. I actually got this over at Murdoch's. They were selling for, I think it was around $153. So we're going to go ahead and get into 45-degree mounts, the mount that you can actually purchase, and the 45-degree mount right here. So the mount that I purchased is going to be an ADE. ADE makes a great mount. Now, what are the differences in mounts? I akin that to like iPhones, something like that. So you have your different iPhones and they have certain select features so that they don't work with Android, something like that. So Trigicon and different companies will go ahead and make different mounting adapters so that you have to purchase their mounting adapter. And then you have companies coming along making mounting adapters cheaper that go ahead and coincide with the red dot that you've got. So the adapter that I got, I'll go ahead and post up on the screen right now. That fits the Romeo Zero perfectly. The 45-degree offset is just a standard machine piece of steel. I think I got 3 of them for about $12. I'll go ahead and post that as well. It fits really snug. I've had zero problems with it. This thing does come factory sighted from Sig, but that is for pistols, so you will have to sight it in. However, if you're using an LPVO or red dot magnifier if you want, and you've got a 45-degree offset red dot, I don't think you should be going anywhere past 25 yards for your Zero anyways. That's why you have this from 1 to 6, 1 to 8, you know. That's going to be a different video. I'll go ahead and post that in a few days. So if you were worried about what kind of mounting plate to get because you don't want to spend the money and then something comes to you and it doesn't fit your Romeo, this is the exact one that I'm using. It's perfectly on this rifle right now. Great for use, sturdy. I've got probably 500 rounds through it with it on already. Hasn't come loose, no problems. And overall, solid. So the Romeo Zero, I would highly suggest if you're going to 45-degree offset a red dot, because it is going to be a backup sight just like iron. So you have 3 levels of protection. You've got your main optic, your backup optic, and then your oh shit, everything fell off iron sights. So that's pretty much it, guys. So if you're on the fence about a Romeo Zero, for 45-degree offset for a rifle, great. For pistol, so it's definitely on the cheaper end. You can get a lot better for like $100 more. So I hope this helps. And remember, if you found some great knowledge in this, go ahead and drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we're on to bigger and better things. All right, guys. See ya.